Good morning. This is Miss Gaines. I want to say good morning to everyone first. I do also want to let you know that this session is being recorded, and all of our GoToMeeting sessions will be recorded and they will be uploaded in the student portal. And I will go over exactly where the location will be so that you will be made aware. Um, I want to kind of today just take a few minutes to kind of give you a general overview of the class, what you can expect every week, pretty much, what the setup of the class is going to be like, and to let you know what your expectations will be for the actual class. For starters, every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to have our go-to meeting. So basically, if you've been in online classes before, or if you've been in blended ground classes and you've had go-to meetings before, you should be pretty much aware of what those meetings entail. If you have not had an opportunity to be in a go-to meeting before, basically what you're going to do is go to the link that I have provided in the student portal, and it will always be under the very first day of each week. So this week, it'll be up under week 1, day 1, and you'll see a link that says go to meeting. When you click on that link, you're going to see another blue link to click on. And when you click on that link, that is going to get you set up where you can dial in to the actual meeting. Okay. If at any point you're not able to get on a computer to dial in, you can always dial in from your phone. You can just dial the number in. It's going to ask you for your PIN and all that good stuff, and you plug all that in, and then you'll be able to listen in on the call. The downfall to listening in on the phone is that you don't have access to a computer if I needed you to go and look at something in particular, but you will be able to hear everything that's going on in the meeting. The go-to meetings are required. They are not optional, and each week a meeting will be, or a journal has to accompany the meeting. What do I mean by that? You're going to have a required go-to-meeting journal that will be due within 24 to 48 hours after the meeting has ended. So for this week, I'll give you an example. For this week, today's meeting is on Monday. You have the option of turning in a journal tonight or no later than tomorrow night by 11:59 p.m. What do I want in the journal? When you click under week 1, day 1, you're going to see a tab that says day 1 journal. It tells you, this is basically what it says. For those of you who may not be in front of a computer, each student is required to attend a go-to meeting every Monday of each week at 9. The sessions will be recorded and uploaded. In the event a student is unable to attend the meeting, a journal will be required for submission no later than Tuesdays of each week by 11:59 p.m. The journal you basically are telling me 3 things that you gathered from the meeting. So basically you're telling me 3 things that I went over in the meeting. So there's not an opportunity for you to just, not attend a meeting and then you don't listen to the video afterwards because you wasn't in the live meeting. So now you send me this journal and you just wrote down 3 things. I'm going to read the journals. And if the information that I'm reading is not what I talked about in the meeting, you will receive a 0 for that journal. And I'm going to mark you absent on the spreadsheet that I turn in every week that says, no, the student did not attend the weekly go-to meeting. The go-to meetings, again, are not optional. They are required. You have 2 different ways that you can attend a meeting and get the attendance credit for it. Because I'll be taking attendance for your daily assignment. I'll be recording daily attendance, but I'm also going to be turning in attendance on a spreadsheet for the go-to meetings. So if you cannot attend a live meeting, which is what we're doing now, I will upload immediately after the meeting. I upload the videos for the go-to meeting. The place that I put them is under the same link for the GoToMeeting. So when you click up under day 1, under week 1, and you click on the link that says GoToMeeting, and that's where you see the blue link, and you see all your numbers and your meeting ID. If you scroll on to the bottom, after this meeting, you're going to be able to see and hear the video. It's a YouTube video. And I record at every session. So students do not have an excuse why they did not attend a GoToMeeting or did not have the information, because I make everything accessible to you. Now, when it comes to YouTube videos, if you don't have access to listen to a YouTube video, that's going to be the responsibility of the student. That's your responsibility. So I'm letting you know that the videos are YouTube videos. So if you know, like I said, if you know you don't have access to that, you must have access to that in order to listen to the video. There's no other way for you to listen to it. Once the videos are recorded and uploaded, at that point, that's when you can listen and then go ahead and submit your journal. Again, the journal has to be 3 things that I talked about during the GoToMeeting. Even if you were currently on here live with me during the session, the same rules will apply for the journal. Same thing. So you can either be here live on me and listening to me, or you can go and listen to the video. The good part of being live with me is that when you have immediate questions, you can ask those questions and we can talk about it over the meeting or over the phone or over the computer. But when you have to go back and listen to the video because you wasn't in the live meeting, then you'll have to find an alternate way of reaching out to me, whether it's by email, it's by text, or it's just by a simple phone call. So for today's meeting, just know that your journal for this week will either be, you can either submit it tonight by 11:59 p.m., but definitely no later than tomorrow night, 11:59 p.m. I hope this makes sense. If not, you can reach out to me if you have questions. Again, if you don't turn in the journal no later than tomorrow night by 11:59 p.m., it will be a 0. I will read them, and the information that you submit to me that tells me 3 things that I talked about in the meeting, it has to match exactly what I talked about. If not, there's no credit that will be given, and I will mark you absent on the spreadsheet for the GoToMeeting. You may get marked, you can get marked present for your daily activity provided you submit it tonight, but those are 2 separate things. Okay? Now, moving on, you should see your syllabus uploaded. If there are any changes I need to make on the syllabus, I will make those changes and re-upload the syllabus, and I usually reach out to the students or send the students either an email or text or something to say, hey, I made some changes to the syllabus, go back out there and pull the correct one. But again, if I need to make any changes to the syllabus, I will notify the students. Your syllabus is in 2 places. It's up on the course home in the portal, and it's also in DocSharing. Everybody should have their e-text for the class on their bookshelf and also in the class portal. It should be Introduction to Health Services 7th edition, and it should be like a green cover book. If you don't have it, reach out to me and let me know so that I can help assist you with getting your book downloaded. But everybody should have their access to their book. Either you're accessing it through e-text or you're accessing it on your bookshelf account. My schedule is posted on the left side of the class portal, and basically I can pretty much tell you I have a pretty tight schedule this month, so I don't have a lot of downtime for questions and things. However, I have set up 2 different times that I can be virtually on the laptop or virtually where I can talk to you on the phone if you run into an issue. Those times are, and these are all Central Standard Times, 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning, and then 8:30 to 9:30 at night. During that time, if you have an immediate question, reach out to me. So I'll take calls. start at 8:30 tonight to 9:30 tonight, and I'll take them as early as 8:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning. And of course, at 9, you'll be on the phone with me on Mondays. So yes, during our go-to meetings, if you come across the questions, you are more than welcome to ask those questions. However, after today, just know Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have those time slots in the morning and those time slots at night to better assist you. Daily throughout the day, you can send me text messages. I will text you and respond back to you as soon as I possibly can. I will definitely give you a response within 24 hours. That is whether you email me, whether you call me, or whether you text me. You'll always get a response from me within 24 hours. I love texting, and anytime I'm at a point that I can respond immediately back to you, I will do so. So I just kind of want to make mention of that about my schedule. Everything else in Course Home, you can pretty much just kind of read on your own, okay? Make sure you read all the messages that I've sent under your announcements. Make sure you read all of your announcements, and that should be something that you get in the habit of doing every day that you log in. Make sure you don't have any brand new announcements that need to be read. As far as classroom and online expectations, this is pretty much a 100% online class. Your class schedules to open at 12:01 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. That means anytime between those time frames, you have the ability to complete an assignment, submit it, turn it in for attendance and for grading purposes. So it serves two purposes. I'm going to give you attendance for the daily assignment or any assignment that you turn in on that day, and I'm going to grade those assignments for a grade. Now, this is pretty much how this works. Every day you're going to have a daily assignment that you will not have access to until the day of, meaning that that assignment will not open until after 12:01, okay, on that day. So today's assignment is open this morning. You have until 11:59 p.m. to complete that assignment. Your daily assignment is your required assignment, meaning that that is the assignment that definitely has to be done on that day. Other things that I have scheduled for you that has to be done on any given day, they're notated in the portal. Threaded discussions, you're going to be doing a threaded discussion pretty much every day, because you're going to have two discussion questions each week. So for today, you have threaded discussion number 1. So we're just going to I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just kind of go through everything for this week, and that will kind of give you a pretty much general idea as to what you can expect for the week. I want to go back to the classroom online expectations just to let you know that anytime you're doing threaded discussions, any material that you put inside of a threaded discussion is subject to be sent through the plagiarism checker. Therefore, please do not, and I'm asking very nicely, please do not go and copy and paste anything off the internet and it does not have the proper citations. Do not do that, because that threaded discussion will be a 0, the entire discussion. I won't even honor any responses that you've given to classmates. If your initial post is plagiarized, the entire threaded discussion will be a 0. And threaded discussions are worth 30 points. And that can really add up over a course of time, because you have 2 threaded discussions per week. You'll have a threaded discussion that you discuss on Monday and Tuesday. Monday is usually when you're making the initial post. Tuesday is your response posts. Wednesday and Thursday is a brand new threaded discussion. Wednesday is your initial post. Thursday is your response posts. Because there's only 2 of you all in the class, I will be chiming in as a student as well. So I'll be asking questions, and basically you'll have to respond to me. So overall, you have to have at least 3 postings for your threaded discussion. 1, that's your initial post where you're answering the actual question itself. And then your other 2 posts, one should be to me to answer my question, and the other one should be a response to your classmate. Okay? In the event something happened and somebody doesn't post and you know you did everything you were supposed to do, I'm not going to hold that against you. But if I look to see that everybody's been posted and you just didn't respond to anybody, you are going to be docked points for that. You're going to lose points for that. There's a syllabus addendum under the classroom online expectations that also needs to be read because it gives information about the makeup policy in the class, late policy, the syllabus itself, and academic integrity policy. Make sure you read all of that information because under day 3, you're going to have to submit your syllabus acknowledgement. And when you submit that digitally with your signature or with your name, you're basically telling me, Ms. Gaines, I have read all of the classroom policies, rules, and expectations, and I agree to abide by all of them. There are things that you are agreeing to, so you need to make sure you're reading these policies before you send that acknowledgement. The acknowledgement is not optional. It is for a grade. It has a deadline. And if you do not turn it in by day 3, which is Wednesday of this week, whatever day you turn it in, it's going to be a 10% late penalty. So let's kind of discuss what you're going to be doing for this week. Because I don't want to keep you long on your go-to meetings. I want to be able to honor your time. So I like to start on time, say whatever I have to say, let you ask any questions you have to ask, and then let you get on with your day. So for today, day 1, on the week 1, you have a required activity to be done. When you click under day 1 class activity, it tells you that the instructions for completing this assignment is located in Doc Sharing. And I also have in red and bold, there are 2 attachments. That means when you go to Doc Sharing, you're looking for a day 1 class activity, and you should have 2 attachments, an attachment 1 and attachment 2. You're going to need both attachments in order to complete the assignment for day 1. All class activities are to be submitted using a Word document unless I state differently. Okay? There should be no just type it in the Dropbox and sending me your answers. You have to put it on a Word document. Okay? And I'm also specific with first and last name. I usually have students put first and last name in the top right-hand corner of the document. So whatever the instructions tell you to do or ask you to do, I need you to follow those instructions before you submit your assignment to me. Okay? Always read your assignments very, very carefully because they are for a grade, and I won't give you a grade just because, oh, you complete the assignment. That's it. No, I actually look at the assignment and give you an extra grade for it. So you have a required assignment that's due today. And when you click under week 1, day 1, it tells you, as a reminder, be sure to complete activity 1. It tells you that's due tonight. There's some other things I have listed, like review the syllabus and course expectations. Syllabus acknowledgement is due day 3. DQ, discussion question number 1. This is for your initial post. These are things that have to be done on day 1. Your go-to meeting journal, that's due on day 2. Reading for chapter 1, review questions. The way I do homework, I open homework at the beginning of the week for the week. And I give you until Saturday to turn in homework. Therefore, I do not, under no circumstances, accept late homework assignments. You've had all week to complete them. If you hadn't completed your homework all week, and I've given you a week to complete it, that lets me know you had no intentions of completing it. So therefore, I don't take late homework. So all of your homework assignments that I want you to work on for this week have all been loaded. Those chapters consist of chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 12. You'll be doing those chapters this week. They are all open. They are all available. So for those that are new to my class and don't understand how I may do my homework, let me explain. Homework for me is set up like an exam. Okay? The system will automatically grade it provided it's true, false, multiple choice, and matching. If it's short answer, and it'll grade fill in the blank. But if it's short answer and essay questions, the system will not grade it. So the system may give you a 0 or it may not give you a grade at all. Just know that I have to manually go in there and grade those assignments, and I will. which means that I'm going to have to go in there and read your questions carefully to make sure that you've answered the question fully. You have to answer the questions in full in order to get the full amount of points. If there's any information missing, those points are going to count against you. But just know that when you log into the homework, it's going to be set up like an exam. I do not have it timed. I don't have it set up where you can't go back and forth. Homework is set up where you can go in and out of it as often as you need to, as often as you want to. Just make sure you don't hit the submit button until you know that you're actually ready to submit the homework. Because once you submit it, you're not going to be allowed back in it because you only have one attempt. So what that means is if you open chapter 1 tonight and you want to go in there and just write down the questions and then go search for the answer and then come back and answer the questions, sure. Open up the homework, look at the questions, and just exit out. But do not hit the submit button. So you have free will to your homework all week. It is open today. All of the chapters that I mentioned are open and ready. Homework is due no later than Saturday night. Now, if you want to turn in homework each day, that's fine, that's cool, that's up to you. But if you don't, definitely by Saturday night, I must have the homework assignment submitted. If it is not submitted by the due date, it is going to be a 0. And I will not take any homework past that date because I've given you all week, and that's more than enough time for a homework assignment. Okay, so for your threaded discussion, I have it loaded as well. And every time you click on your threaded discussions, it'll tell you at the bottom when your initial post is due and when your follow-up postings are due. So for discussion number 1, your initial post is due tonight by 11:59. Your follow-up postings are due tomorrow night by 11:59. Okay, so as soon as students start posting, I'll start chiming in. And I'll try to do it tonight so that in the morning when you sign in or tomorrow when you sign in, you'll see my post and you can go ahead and respond to me and hopefully your other classmate. I've talked about the journal to go to a meeting. The homework, chapter 1, is out there and available. When you click on your homework, it's going to tell you in red and bold the due dates. And all of them for this week will say Saturday, August the 5th. All of them will say that. For tomorrow, day 2, you're going to have a daily assignment to complete. Listen to some video audio lectures. That's where I just kind of briefly go over the notes for the week and just kind of talk a little bit about the notes. And I'll do it in a video format and I'll upload it to the portal for you to listen to. And it'll be YouTube videos. You have access to all of your PowerPoints in Doc Sharing. So for this week, I have all of the PowerPoints that are needed for this week. They're already open and they're out there in Doc Sharing. They're really short, and that's because PowerPoints are a roadmap. They're not designed to give you all of the information. They're just there to designed to just guide you through the chapter to let you know what you can expect to be reading while you're reading through the chapter. You're going to take a plagiarism quiz that'll open up tomorrow, but you're going to notice when you click on the day 2 that I say that I'm going to give you until Friday to complete it, and you do have 2 attempts on it. Homework chapter 2 is already open. Under day 3, you're going to start a brand new discussion. That initial post will be due Wednesday. Follow-up postings will be due on Thursday. You're going to have a daily assignment, of course, because remember, you have a daily assignment every day. And when you click on these daily assignments, they will tell you that the assignment is in Doc Sharing and all that. And if it's it'll tell you how many attachments it has, so you'll know what you're looking for when you get in Doc Sharing. You're going to have your syllabus acknowledgement that's due on Wednesday. Make sure you follow the instructions for that so that you can get it submitted, and it's set up like a threaded discussion. Okay? And of course, your homework is open for chapter 12 because you're going to do chapter 1 and 2, skip and do chapter 12, and then day 4 is chapter 3. Day 4, you have a daily activity. You're going to have a quiz that's going to open up. It'll open on Thursday, but I'm going to give you until Sunday to complete it. And then, of course, your homework for Chapter 3 is open. So that pretty much wraps us up for week 1. Okay? So, I just want to say again, make sure you, A, read everything on the course home. B, read all of your announcements for the course, especially the welcome message. C, make sure you have your book either in e-text or on your bookshelf. D, know that your PowerPoints are under Doc Sharing for this week, and that's where they'll always be for the month. They'll always be under Doc Sharing. I'm going to do little videos of the notes just to kind of talk about them a little bit, discuss them a little bit, nothing long and drawn out. Just something for you to be able to listen to kind of help you along the way. I will always record the go-to meetings every Monday morning when we have them. And again, they are scheduled for every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. When I finish with the meeting, I will upload them to the actual link for the go-to meeting under the respective day. So for this week, it's going to be under week 1, day 1. Click on go-to meeting, scroll down, and you're going to see the video. Listen to the video before you submit your journal. Make sure you submit your journal within 48 hours. So you can do it journals are due within 24 hours. Okay. So basically, let's just do it like this. Journals are due no later than Tuesday following the meeting. We have our meeting on Monday morning. You can turn it in on Monday night, or you can turn it in on Tuesday night. But it has to be turned in no later than Tuesday. You must include 3 things that I've talked about in the meeting. I will read them. It has to be that information in order for you to get the grade for the journal and to get the credit for attending. You must complete your daily assignments that are out there every week. You will not have access to them until the day of. So even though you may see threaded discussions and homework and stuff out there that you can do, you'll never see your daily assignment. It will not open up until the day it's supposed to. So today's daily assignment is open. It is due tonight. Daily assignments are due the same day that they're open. The day that I open them is the day that they are due. They don't have a 2-3 day window. Okay? So each single day you have a daily assignment that must be completed on that day. If it is not completed, submitted, it is a 0. Okay? So keep that in mind. Keep in mind my schedule and everything that I have out there. If you have questions after this meeting, I will be available again virtually at 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. In the event I need to log into the computer and actually look at something for you. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to text me throughout the day today, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. If I don't respond to you as quickly as you would like for me to respond, just know that I will respond, and you will definitely have a response within 24 hours. I hope you all have a good rest of the day. I hope you enjoy the class for the month. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things. It's Introduction to Healthcare Services. So basically what I'm going to do in this class is try to expose you to every type of medical professional that I can. Okay. And that's pretty much what your daily assignment is about today. I'm going to try to expose you to every type of healthcare service that is available in the medical field that we utilize or that you may have utilized on a daily basis and just was not aware that this was the name of that service or this was the name of that practice. But anything that I can expose you to that has to be centered around healthcare services, that's my job. That's what I'm going to try to do. So a lot of things that I give you note-wise may not be in the book, but I do make sure that you have access to it. Okay? So you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to talk to each of you soon. Thank you.